Peter Hickman, JG Speedfit Kawasaki by GB Moto, number 60.
Hi, I'm Haslam. I'm riding for JG Speedfit Kawasaki and I'm number 91.
James Ellison, JG Speedfit Kawasaki, and I'm number 77.
Mission for the season is to make the showdown and then obviously go for the championship.
My mission for this season is obviously to win the British Championship.
Mission, just like every year, is to win the championship. We've had 2 years now with the Kawasaki. We've had some really good results with them.
Improvement on last year is quite simple really. Finished a lot higher, make sure I finish more races and stay injury free.
Last season I was in the World Championship. We managed to win the last round in Doha. Hopefully we can continue that performance and bring it back to the British Championship.
Not get injured. Like I say, last year and the year before I actually broke my hip as well. And, I'm not really a big crasher, but unfortunately the last 2 times I have crashed have been 2 big ones. So just stay on the bike, rubber side down, and that's the only improvement we can make really. The bike's fantastic, team's fantastic, my whole crew are always behind me. I've got all the tools to do the job, I just need a bit of luck.
Had a couple of highlights really. 2 podiums in the dry at Cadwell Park, a podium at Silverstone. Also in the dry was, it was a really strong year for me overall, and I'm looking forward to improving on it in 2016.
The highlight of the year was probably winning the last race of the year. We won the first and the last. We had a bit of an injury mid-season, so to finish on a win in Doha was a good result.
Highlight was probably the first win for the team, which was actually here at Donington Park, and it was the first race as well. So I'd say a combination of that and maybe my first double, which was the following race. I've never had a double before in my career, so they were sort of 2 very close highlights.
Biggest downer last season, just getting injured at round 3 at Alton Park, which meant that I missed the Alton Park round and consequently had knock-on effect for the rest of the season.
2015 I had a big crash in Imola and broke several ribs and a vertebrae in the back, so I rode quite injured for 3 or 4 rounds, which hindered my championship position.
Breaking my wrist. Actually no, probably breaking my ribs, because we were leading the championship at that point, and it was just really unfortunate. I went out onto the qualifying lap first, just crossed the line to go pole position, tipped into turn 1 at Snetterton, and it started raining. There was no real warning. Spat me off, the bike ran over me, and we broke 2 ribs, and I really struggled with that. It was kind of one of those hidden injuries where there's nothing really from the outside, doesn't look like there's anything wrong, but on the inside I was really hurting for a good few races. So that was the worst point really, was just being, going from hero to zero in 1 round.
Dumbest and stupidest thing on 2 wheels. Crashing on in-laps, crashing on out-laps is normally the stupidest thing. I've also dropped a bike in the paddock before as well, into my teammate's bike where his foot peg went through the screen, and yeah, usual kind of daft stuff.
Probably the stupidest things that we did was a few winters ago. We built ourselves an indoor foam pit and we was doing backflips and front flips on the BMX bikes.
Dumbest or stupidest? Probably, and I've got picture evidence of this. I won the World Endurance Championship back in 2004, and we went to Dubai Awards, and we were all given they said, look, we'll meet outside at whatever time it was, and we're all given these sports cars and sports bike, and you go and pick one. Well, I didn't get the memo what time it was, and I'd gone for a pee and came outside, and all the cars had gone, all the Porsches, Ferraris, and there was a Kawasaki, funnily enough, Kawasaki ZX-10 sat there. So I thought, well, I'll take that. And I had a t-shirt on, a pair of pants and trainers, and a motocross helmet, and we had to go and ride 20 miles into the desert. So we had this big convoy going out of Dubai City, and I just thought it'd be fun to pull a few stand-up wheelies and rolling burnouts through the city of Dubai just in this t-shirt and a motocross helmet. And looking back at it now, it's probably pretty stupid, to be honest with you.
I don't have a favourite artist as such, into all sorts of music, pretty much anything really, whatever's on at the minute and kind of my mood at the time.
I'm into all types of music, yeah, pretty much no real particular music. Something that kind of chills me out before a race is always good, and yeah, we go from there.
No, I'm not really big into music. I just like things that feel good songs, and depends on kind of what mood I'm in. If I'm driving, I kind of like chilled out music, a bit of Johnny Cash if I'm going on a road trip. Anything really. I don't really have a specific genre. I just like anything that, whatever kind of mood I'm in that day, I put music on to suit it.
away from the track to relax. Anything with engines and 2 wheels. I don't mind if it's push bike riding or motocrossing or pit biking. Generally something to do with bikes, but yeah, anything really. I'm quite a chilled out, relaxed person anyway, so anything kind of floats my boat.
When I'm away from the track, I'm into a lot of stuff: pit biking, trials in motocross, a lot of golf. I always try and play a game of golf the week of a race, just to get away from the bikes just for a day or two and clear the mind.
For relaxing, just spending time with my son. My little boy Ryder is just nearly 2.5 now. Spending time with him and my wife is the best thing ever. You know, there's a lot of stress, and racing is 200 mile an hour, whether it's on track or in the garage or training in the gym, pedaling your mountain bike, motocrossing. My whole life's at 200 mile an hour, so for me, relaxing is just relaxing time with my wife and kid.
If fans to approach me, what do they say? Anything they want. Ask me any questions. It doesn't have to be bike related. You know, I'm quite an easy, open kind of guy. So if you want to say something, come and say hello.
If any fans approach me, you know, I don't bite. You know, more than welcome to come up, and if you want pictures, autographs, anything like that, it's one of the main reasons why I've come back to the British Superbikes is to be racing in front of the British fans again. So everyone's welcome to come up.
No, I mean, fans are great. You know, I'm always open for fans coming up and having selfies. You know, getting a picture with the kids, signing babies' foreheads, giving knee sliders away, just anything. You know, I'm a really approachable guy, so just come up and say hello, give me a kiss, and have a picture, and that'll be it.